Hello, lovelies. Okay, so I mentioned that I was going to be studying abroad this coming fall semester. So I'm just gonna kind of go through how this whole craziness happened. Okay, so I applied in like December, some sort. I think it was December. It might have been March. I don't know. One of those, one of those days in one of those months in the year. This is when it happened. But anyway, funny thing is that I was really nervous. I didn't know if I would be accepted or not. You know, you do your application, you do your essays, you get your teacher recommendations, and then it's like tossed up in the air. It's up to fate. But funny thing is that I got accepted on April Fool's Day. Yeah. April 1st, I got accepted to study abroad in Japan. When I got the email, I was like, I looked at the date and I was just like, is this a joke? What? Honey Hoopy, what now? What? And I kid you not, I rushed home and I screamed. I screamed at my mother. I was like, yes! And yeah, so I don't know. Once that whole, shock and excitement thing kind of passed, that's when things got real. And I say this meaning that that's when all of the pre-departure work just like came at me. After you get accepted, the school kind of just like loads up your application page with all this pre-departure work. They post the TUJ manual, um, the code of conduct and all that, and all of which we have to sign. And then there's certain things that need to be submitted to them, like the certain things that you need, like the certificate of eligibility. And this is something that you need in order to get your visa in order to come to Japan. So you need to get that to them as soon as possible. They send off all of your paperwork to Japan. Once Japan has approved, they will send them your certificate of eligibility, and and Temple University main campus sends it back to you, along with additional paperwork that you need to fill out to get your visa. I'll make a different video for the visa application and going over that, because that could be um, kind of confusing to some people. So I'll make a separate video of going over certain documents. What they send back to you in your self-addressed envelope that you have to send is they send you back the certificate of eligibility, a copy of it. They send you a visa application, um, as well as a release of liability. And you have to bring all of this to your Consulate General of Japan. Depending on where you live, there is a list of the appropriate consulates that you need to send your stuff to. So I have to apply to the Consulate General of Japan in New York. And since I live outside of the five boroughs of New York, I can send mine in through the mail. And I sent my stuff in, I think, like 2 days ago. And usually that whole process takes about a week. Well, 4 to 7 business days to be exact, is what's on their website. Um, but that is considering that all of your documents are in line. You crossed your T's and dotted your I's and all that and such. and you have your certificate of eligibility. If you do not have your certificate of eligibility, that 4 to 7 business day process could take up to a month to 2 months. And as of right now, I do not have that time. So I'm so glad I had all my paperwork there. In addition to what they give you for as far as paperwork goes for you to send to the consulate, you have to have your passport, a valid passport, and you need to have a passport photo. And what I did was, in addition to providing my passport, I had given them a photocopy of the ID page so that they know it's me. I'm currently waiting for my visa to come back from New York. Another important document that you need to have that the school does not tell you, because who knows, is if you have a medical condition for your prescription medicine. If you need to take more than a month's supply, you need to apply for a certificate called a yakin shome. That's what I'm applying for now. I'll make a separate video about um, the process for that too. On the TUJ side of things, in addition to like the manuals and such that they post on your page, you have the class registration, and you have to go to a separate site to see the classes that they have. And you have to make sure that you're at the right campus, you're in the right term. You have to be at the Japan campus. You have to um, be at. You have to select the right term that you're going to be attending. Otherwise, that can screw you over when you're picking your classes. Because I know I made a couple of mistakes, and I picked the main Temple campus, which is in Philadelphia, as opposed to the Japan campus, and that kind of screwed up my registration. And I had to contact my my advisor at Temple to kind of fix that. So yeah, housing, housing there. There's um, Temple Temple assigned housing, and then there's homestay, and then there's independent housing. If you're doing independent housing, good on you. You've got the money to do that, or you've got the resources. People who do homestay, you have to put in an application to do homestay, and if you're accepted, they put you with a suitable family. I think you have your preferences, and they try to cater to those, and they inform you they inform you via email about your placement. I am staying in a dorm. I'm staying in a women's dorm that is arranged by the school. I think they said it's about 45, 55 minutes from campus. So that's walking and taking the train. So when I get there, I'll actually see. After you've selected your housing, uh, in your classes, and they confirm with you that these are your classes, this is your housing. You're advised to join the group Facebook page, and I did that. I joined both the Facebook page, the official Facebook page, and then kind of like the unofficial Facebook page, which is just like the students who are going there. But that's where a lot of your questions can get answered from the students who are actually there versus the staff of the school who may not really know what's going on. But I mean, I've gotten my questions asked. People have asked things about, where's a good place to hang out if I need to bring a laptop, or what about the voltage in Japan? If I want to buy a bike, where do I get a registration? What about cell phones? This, that, and the third. And it's really helpful to have actual students answer those questions. Personally, I'd rather hear from the horse's mouth. You know. so to speak. Uh, but yeah, I'm gonna shut up now. So yeah, like I said, I will be back with, the visa application and the Yakan Shome. So, to go through, the paperwork for that and the process. If you have any comments, questions, concerns, comment below or, message me and I will get back as soon as possible. I will see you all later. Bye.